My name's Lee Cooper. I'm a lecturer here at UNSW. This is the Design for Social Innovation course that is run by the Centre for Social Impact. Our activities are very immersive, and here the activities we've experimented with this time is a digital storytelling workshop where students went through how to create a digital story, which we then use in our design work. What I wanted to do is create sections, and every day those sections have changed. Today we've been focusing on a tea ceremony, an immersive experience, which then moved on to our gallery, our art gallery, and onto another creative practice around the tea canister. It allowed me to, to use space as a key metaphor in the teaching. So not only was I able to talk about the theory and concepts, we were actually able to place students in the experience of how they might experience a living lab, which helps them build a practice.
The space has really been used to kind of model what we're doing and how we're learning. So moving in between the different spaces has been great too, to kind of guide us into what the learning will follow. Going through the different spaces really strategically designed. I've found it to be a really good way to reframe and get out of those traditional ways of learning.
Every space has a different energy for it, and we set activities to match that area. So we're able to change the cadence of it. It allowed me to also move between different zones. I could be in the space with students as well. So it really allowed a better dynamic and interaction. It doesn't have to just be about people sitting at tables and chairs. It doesn't take a lot to just shift a few things around to create a different energy, to bring in something slightly different to, spark a different type of conversation. And in a sense, the teaching space becomes a prop for learning.
You feel more free to talk, more communal versus, am I brave enough to put my hand up, be called out and everyone turn around and look at you? This is a more communal, sharing, fluid space.
I think my favourite part of the workshop in the space is the flexibility that it gives you. Not being restricted by space in how I can then engage and present content and create that student experience. It gives me a chance to take a break, reflect, to go and engage with a group of students that may be struggling a bit while the other activities are running. I think that flexibility of space allows flexibility in how I teach.